up on Fulton today, the district attorney's office scores another victory in the fight against human trafficking and child prostitution. And man's best friend offers a new lease on life for both the dogs and the inmates at the county jail. Fulton Today is next.
From the Government Center in downtown Atlanta, you're watching Fulton Today with Shania Chavis.
Welcome to Fulton Today, everybody. I'm Shania Chavis. We begin with news from the courthouse. The Fulton County District Attorney makes good on his promise to prosecute pimps taking advantage of young girls in the community. FGTV's correspondent Tiffany Harlow, also an ADA, joins us now with this story. Tiffany?
Shania, the DA's office has convicted its 65th pimp since 2000. That's when the office began keeping track. Human trafficking is a huge problem in the Atlanta-Fulton County area, and elected officials say that one way to solve the problem is by locking up one pimp at a time. It was news the Fulton County District Attorney was eager to share with his team of prosecutors, and news the mayor of Atlanta was quick to praise.
What you're doing is exactly what we need to be doing, not only in the city of Atlanta, but across the metropolitan Atlanta area, to make it clear that we're not going to tolerate people exploiting women and children for purposes of making a profit off of sex.
The Fulton County DA's office reached a milestone successfully prosecuting its 65th pimp, a case from 2006 that involved a young teenage girl.
It happened on Cleveland Avenue, and it involved a 16-year-old child. And this 16-year-old child was made to service from 12 to 16 men per day. And the pimp took all of the money and kept it for himself. And this is a theme that's repeated over and over in our communities.
The problem is so prevalent that the DA established a special division in his office, the Human Trafficking Unit, to handle the many cases in just Fulton County alone. Kamala Wright and Amanda Pritchett worked on the case involving the 65th pimp, Maurice Varner, just 31 years old himself. Prosecutors say both the pimps and those prostituted are getting younger and younger.
I'm currently working with a victim who was 12 when she was exploited. We do hear of them younger. We've seen evidence of them younger, but right now our youngest victim is 12 years old.
As the mayor honored the DA's staff for the 65th milestone, the district attorney explained the significance of the number.
65 is also important because, 65 is the age of retirement. And that's the message that we want to send to every pimp in our community. You ought to retire.
In downtown Atlanta, I'm Tiffany Harlow for FGTV.
Thank you very much, Tiffany. Meanwhile, a new program at the county jail is expected to benefit both the inmates and man's best friend. Call them Canine Cellmates. FGTV's Annalise Baker has the story.
Well, Shania, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, that's especially true for the inmates here at the Fulton County Jail, because inmates will have an opportunity to train these dogs and adopt them out.
Congratulations.
With plenty of wagging tails and smiles, the first wave of Canine Cellmates participants proudly received their four-legged friends. Thanks to a partnership with the county's sheriff's office, jail, and animal services, low-risk inmates have a chance to give back to society.
This program is so much bigger than the dogs that we want people who want to save people to be endorse this program as well, because we can save people and dogs at the same time.
The Canine Cellmates program was created to keep inmates from being repeat offenders and relieve overcrowding at the county's animal shelter.
The rehabilitation will come within. We're hoping that the inmates will take advantage of this opportunity where they wouldn't be sitting with idle minds. It would also allow them to perhaps get a job with a company or a business, or even their own entrepreneurship with this canine program. So it's a good project to get these individuals started on their way when they get out of Fulton County Jail.
Every day for 8 weeks, inmates will train their dogs, teach them basic commands like how to sit or to stay. When the 8 weeks are over, families will adopt the dogs. As for the inmates, their lives will also change.
When my sentence is up, the program will really change my life as towards to looking, more down the road and helping more and helping myself as well as others, and this is a valuable lesson that these dogs are going to teach us as well as we're going to teach them.
So far, Canine Cellmates will be a permanent program at the Fulton County Jail, offering inmates and dogs a second chance at life. Reporting from Northwest Atlanta, I'm Annalise Baker for FGTV.
Thank you very much, Annalise. County commissioners and court officials honor citizens and the system that helped to make a trial by jury reality. As a part of the celebration, Superior and state court officials announced the consolidation of jury services. The court is also introducing 2 new programs.
The DOSA program really came from a lot of our jurors. They have come to serve and wanted to come back and help, just make people feel more comfortable, talk about their experience, help check people in to make the process more efficient. And so this year we're launching our new volunteer program for our jurors where they'll be able to give back to the courts. And I think that's a very good way to start our Juror Appreciation Week.
Court officials say these programs are designed to get citizens to understand the importance of their role in the judicial process.
The reason why jury service is so important, it is the bedrock of the American system of jurisprudence. We depend on our jurors to make some of the very most difficult decisions that any court has to make.
Now, since 2012, response rates to jury summons have increased by some 70%. The stage is being set in South Fulton for the world's biggest music and dance festival. The principal organizers talked to the press at the site of Belgium's Tomorrow World Festival at Bouchard Farms. It is the first time the festival will be held outside of Europe.
We have began scouting venues. We looked at more than 100 venues in different countries. We went to Brazil, we went to South Africa, Germany. And in the end we chose for this beautiful venue, Bouchard Farm in South Fulton County.
Festival organizers say this is a long-term commitment to South Fulton.
This is the beginning of an incredible chapter for us. Tomorrow World, this is the first place in the world that we bring this experience. We plan to bring it further to other countries around the world, but this is the beginning.
The festival is expected to attract more than 50,000 people each day, translating into a huge impact on the local economy.
We here at Bouchard Farm are very excited about getting Tomorrow World its first international edition. And as Sean so beautifully said, it's not just the music and the technical aspects of it, it's the whole experience. The sense for detail you will see is going to be absolutely beyond anything anybody has ever witnessed here. And it's just, the whole thing is a really, really top-notch vacation for young people that can come together here from all over the world. And I just call it the Olympic Games of the music world.
The Tomorrow World Festival is scheduled for September 27th through the 29th. We'll hear from the South Fulton Commissioner about the festival in our district-by-district coverage. Week 9 of the 2013 class of Fulton County Citizens University was all about the library system and cooperative extension. Students spent the evening at the Central Library in downtown Atlanta. They got an overview of the county's cooperative extension program, from teaching residents how to can food to the mobile farmers market.
All of the services they provided, from testing the soil to going out into the community and providing cooking classes or dieting classes. So I did not know all of the youth programs they provide. I've never even heard of the program.
The interim director of the Atlanta Fulton Public Library System highlighted the services at one of the largest libraries in the nation. In addition to having more than 2.4 million books, CDs, and DVDs, the library has nearly 500,000 card holders. Students were impressed by the numbers and the services.
To know that this county is so well managed and so well run and providing so many services, even through this economic downturn, it's inspiring.
Students will attend a makeup class with members from the justice system and then wrap-up class in the Office of Communications and FGTV. And still to come, a new medical facility comes to Central Fulton. We'll tell you all about it in our district-by-district coverage next.
Fulton Today.
Construction is underway for a new state-of-the-art cancer therapy center, and residents hear firsthand about the International Music Festival coming to their community. Here's this week's District by District coverage.
District 3 Commissioner Liz Hausman celebrates the academic accomplishments of 15 North Fulton High School students. The commissioner saluted the valedictorians and the salutatorians at an Atlanta Braves game. The students came from 12 North Fulton High Schools. The outing was sponsored by the Development Authority of Fulton County, a big supporter of education. Commissioner Hausman also sponsored a proclamation to the Fulton County school system for implementing innovative programs that advance student learning. In District 5, the men of the Darnell Senior Multipurpose Center rise and shine early to walk in observance of Men's Health Week. The 1 Mile Sunrise Walk gave the seniors an opportunity to support each other in their quest to remain fit and healthy.
When you retire, you're not supposed to go sit in a rocking chair. You're supposed to move. Get up in the morning, get away from the house. That's the key.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, there are simple things that one can do to improve one's health, like eating more vegetables, digesting less salt, and walking just 30 minutes a day. The men of Darnell were given health information about nutrition, mental health, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Doctors say that men are typically worse than women in taking care of their health or going to the doctor. Men's Health Week is designed to encourage men to do both. Fulton County health officials were on site at the Darnell facility to answer questions from the walkers. If you have questions about the Men's Health Services, you can contact Fulton County Health Services at 404-612-1211. District 6 Commissioner Joan Garner attends the groundbreaking ceremony at the Emory Proton Therapy Center. The 107,000 square foot facility is expected to open in 2016. According to the Woodruff Health Sciences Center, the Emory Proton Therapy Center will be able to treat 2,200 cancer patients.
Having a new center developed here in Fulton County and in District 6 will bring economic development opportunities to the residents.
The $200 million facility is unique because it specializes in proton therapy to treat cancerous tumors throughout the body. Commissioner Garner is an advocate for the health community. Earlier this year, the Oak Hill Child, Adolescent, and Family Center opened its doors as a one-stop health shop for District 6 citizens. And now more about the Tomorrow World International Music Festival headed to South Fulton. District 7 Commissioner William Bill Edwards hosts a community meeting to inform citizens about the event and to get their feedback.
One of the adjustments is tonight, is talking to the community. And what I want to do is I just don't want the community to come in tonight and say what they think they should do. I want them to be a part of the process. I want to be a part of the traffic plan. I want them to be a part of the security plan. I want their ideas and their benefits. So that's why we had them here tonight, because without the community, we can't pull this off.
The three-day festival is usually held in Belgium, but this September it will take place in unincorporated South Fulton. Though excited about the potential revenue that will be generated by the tourists, residents wanted to be clear about the plan for crowd control and traffic.
It seemed like it's a concern with a lot of constituents who, from the past, have had issues regarding traffic and the loud noises, negatively impacting their homes. So we're here to try to negate all those issues so to be a smooth entity for the community.
Commissioner Edwards explained that Fulton County is a community partner of the festival and will do its part to address the community's concerns. To learn more about it, visit the Tomorrow World website. With this week's District by District coverage, I'm Darrell Peak.
Thank you very much. And when we come back, taking care of your most valuable asset, your eyes. Stay with us.
You're watching Fulton Today.
Portions of the following segment are part of the Fulton County Common Ground Initiative. Common Ground, the county's comprehensive solution to the problem of health disparities in the community.
Season 3 of Fulton's Fresh Mobile Farmers Market tops our Common Ground report. The program distributed 8 tons of fresh produce last year in neighborhoods where fresh food is hard to come by. That's up from 5 tons in 2011, the first year of the Mobile Fresh Market. FGTV's Lynn Vaughn tells us the wildly popular Cooperative Extension Program may break even more records this year.
The kickoff was held in a new venue this year, Mount Vernon Baptist Church on MLK Junior Drive. 3 members representing the Board of Commissioners welcomed participants who, after brief remarks, quickly lined up to taste the new recipes being served.
I really did enjoy the greens, the cold salad. That was really, really good. And the turkey, it was something kind of a turkey succotash-like thing. Those were great. Those are absolutely wonderful.
There was a black-eyed pea salad with cucumber, corn, tomatoes, and onions, a stir-fried ground turkey and squash dish. But by far the favorite was the salad made with raw collard greens.
They're great. I like the collard green salad. I never tried it before, never heard of it, and I'm enjoying it. I've never had that before, and it tastes very good. It's very different, but I know it's important, and I need it for my body.
This produce market on wheels is one of the county's many answers to the problem of food deserts, where grocery stores stocking fresh food are scarce. In addition to the tasty treats and the recipes, each participant left with bags of fresh produce from the Fulton Mobile Fresh Market's 2 trucks.
We are so very excited about using our seasonal vegetables and teaching other people how to use them and to cut back on chronic diseases in our county.
The trucks are making their deliveries on Wednesday or Thursday to 16 Fulton County communities.
Nothing, absolutely nothing excites Fulton residents like the kickoff of the Mobile Fresh Farmers Market and the sight of these beautiful Georgia homegrown vegetables. So as usual, at the end of the season, we'll let you know how many residents were served and how much of this delicious fresh food was delivered. At the Mount Vernon Baptist Church in Northwest Atlanta, I'm Lynn Vaughn, FGTV.
Thank you very much, Lynn. Now, the county and its partners cover the cost of the program, which runs through late August. For a schedule of deliveries, call Cooperative Extension offices at 404-332-2400, 404-613-7670, or visit the website. Making us aware of a treatable eye disease is the goal of Cataract Awareness Month. Cataract clouds the lens of the eye, keeping light from entering or distorting the light. These seniors at the New Beginnings Neighborhood Center are learning that cataracts are the leading cause of blindness in the world, but it is treatable, and here in the U.S., there's a 95% success rate.
It's a process of aging. The eye is made of protein and water, and as we age, something may happen to cause that protein to start clumping, and the clumping of the protein will form a cloud on the lens.
Prevent Blindness America says these are the signs that you may have cataracts: blurred or double vision, or a sense that you have a film over your eye. Light seems too dim to read, but bright light is too strong. Or you may see milky spots in the center of the eye of the pupil, which is usually black. Now, there are vision screening programs throughout the year for seniors at Fulton Health Clinics and some for the whole family. Call the STAR line in the Office of Aging or the Health Services line to locate one. Health officials say take the test and take control. That is the theme of this year's National HIV Testing Day. Testing sites will be set up across the country and right here in the county, including the West End Mall on June 27th. 2010 figures from the Centers for Disease Control show that nearly half of the new AIDS diagnoses were made in the South. Officials use this opportunity each year to get as many people tested as possible so that they can know their status.
It's important for a number of reasons. Number one is to protect yourself and to get tested and know your results as soon as possible. If you are HIV positive, the faster you start taking medication, the better off you'll be in the long run. The second reason is you're going to protect others. If you are HIV positive, you need to know that so you can make sure to tell all your partners that yes, I have HIV, and there are many ways to protect them.
To learn more about testing services at the county health centers, you can call 404-730-1458. You can also get the information online at FultonCountyGAHealth.org. And still to come on Fulton Today, the art of overcoming obstacles. Stay with us. have shown that children don't have to be a certain age to learn to read. The educators held a learning workshop at the Southwest Branch Library called Babies and Books.
Read. Read often.
That's the simple advice given to parents by the Atlanta Public School Early Learning Specialist. Atlanta Public School staff told parents that every opportunity is a chance to learn how to read, even going grocery shopping.
When you're walking through the grocery store, it doesn't have to necessarily be a book, but pick up a product and read the label, or ask the kid to read the label. To do that, reading magazines, reading signs, asking them to read signs. So reading is everywhere.
APS staff also say that rehearsing songs and nursery rhymes are other ways to develop reading skills. Parents can check out books for their children throughout the summer when they visit their neighborhood library. Log on to the library's website to find the closest branch. And finally, dancers with disabilities show students that anything is possible. Children were in for a treat when they watched the full radius dancers perform Legend of the Dragon at the West End Performing Arts Center. Even in wheelchairs, these dancers carried out stunts. The ability to overcome personal and physical hurdles became quite evident to the young audience members.
I think that what we try to do is show children that you can be anything and your obstacles are your own and everybody's got them. And it's just what you choose to do with them.
After the performance, the children joined the dancers on stage to learn the dance moves. Now, to catch more performances at the West End Performing Arts Center, log on to fultonarts.org and click on Events and Exhibitions. And before we go, our reminder that we'd like to hear from you about the stories and programs right here on FGTV. Go to our website to take a survey, or you can email or call us. The number 404-612-8317. The email address is fgtv.feedback@fultoncountyga.gov. You can also follow us on twitter.com/FGTV, friend us on Facebook, and watch us on YouTube. Well, that does it for this edition of Fulton Today. I'm Shania Chavis. Thank you for joining us. Join us each week for news around and about Fulton County.